have really nailed the paintwork. Hot female will be in court.
Good morning, James. What have we got in the shop today?
Today we've got a nice little red shouty maximum design kit hot hatch, okay, pumped up sort of Hot Wheels car. We've got that Mercedes A-Class in for a deep clean, and then Ford for a 5-year coating on that. That's $550. This one is fucking hell. One sec. What's the Fiesta in for? Wax. Wash and wax. So that's how much is it? 300. Cool. 300, 200, 550. All in a day. Incredibly long day for me and Elliot. I've got a cot bed in the corner, so I'm sleeping here tonight. Otherwise, it'll end up being a 6-week wait.
First of all, that's not a wash and a wax, it's a polish and a wax, right? A wash and a wax is not £300.
Apologies. Wash and wax, 300 quid.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A very good enhancement, but we want to achieve a stage one. Basically, what we need to do is a results-based sort of service to the point where, because he's put some wash marks in the paintwork, as in from when he's washed it, and now he wants it resetting because he loves it, washes it himself. There's no point, doesn't want a coating, because we've asked him. I mean, initially we thought, oh, he'd probably want more of a 5-year coating, want to keep car long term, but we told him, you don't need that. You probably only need a wax because you're keeping on top of it. So we've brought the price down for him, which sounds nuts, right?
But the reason we're doing this is because this Mercedes is effectively, we can have it for like 5 days. She doesn't really need it. The lady, funny story, she doesn't actually have a driving license, the lady with this car.
How'd she get here then?
I don't know, I don't ask questions, mate. I don't ask questions.
Right. She told you after she arrived here, so it's not our property.
Yeah, exactly, correct. It's now on our property, but yeah. And then the Ford Cougar, which I will show you in a second, also a tomorrow pickup. So when we say this, we're not rushing these jobs. They're spread out over today, tonight, and tomorrow morning.
I'm sleeping here.
Yeah, correct. James has got a bed in the corner. This is the Ford Cougar that is in for a 5-year and a polish. Hang on, what's that also known as?
Also known as a more mature, elderly, hot female. Cougar. Exhaust on it as well.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is it just the back box?
Pop and banging. Nah, full.
He looks like it. Oh, mate, he's got a full front to back Miltec exhaust on it.
James has just remembered something.
We've got a valet in as well.
Why has he had to be moved to today, James?
So the new van got delivered yesterday. It's supposed to get delivered the day before that. So we had to move things around so I could actually take delivery of the van.
They literally randomly give you 1 hour's notice, don't they?
Yep.
And that's it. It's drop everything you're doing, mate.
Yeah, drop everything you're doing.
Come and work round us.
They do a checklist at the end. So the guy goes, oh, just sign this checklist, and, you know, just because he wanted to go. Half of it wasn't on the checklist. That's all I'm going to say, which really pissed me off. I know I want to sound like a Karen, but it's a lot of money. It's a big investment for us. I want it to be right, you know what I mean? And if they tell me they're going to deliver it. And then at the end of the day, go, oh, by the way, I'm thinking, where's my van? Oh, no, it'll be tomorrow. All right, sweet, yeah. Thanks for that.
Hello, James.
Hello, mate. Don't get your feet wet in them sliders over there.
Oh, I did bring my work shoes, to be fair.
The sliders, mate. Go on, what are you going to say?
You've got your kneecaps out, mate. Never mind you, lad.
Listen, got some miles on these kneecaps.
These sliders are globetrotters. They've been to more countries than most people. These lads.
All right, Mr. Leavenworth. Right, go on. What were you going to say?
So I was just saying, we were just talking, right, about how valuable that video that we did in terms of like the 3 months sort of wrap up for us will be.
Or the last 3 months. We did on the whiteboard.
Correct.
And no one's going to watch, but that's probably one of the most valuable video we've probably done.
Exactly.
Yeah, more to come, hopefully, if you like it.
It's also good, right, of like looking back and being like, wow, like what have we done? Where are we at?
That's what we were saying. In 3 months, what we've been able to do together, I reckon. I mean, I don't know this for a fact. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, sir.
Hello, you.
Can't afford an haircut, so I'm just going to fucking shave it off.
Gonna eat ball sack as well.
Balls, it's extra sensitivity, isn't it?
Nathan, I'm vlogging here, mate.
Trim over the top.
I shaved my bumhole.
We're talking about pubic hair. Do
Not
you
for
look
easy.
after your gentleman area as well as you look after your car?
All right, we've got.
Speak to James at Vulpix. He can teach you how to manscape.
Smooth. The baby's ass.
There you go. Plug us.
Smooth wipe every time. The one wipe wonder.
Chief check wipe.
Focus. Yeah, we were talking about software systems. We want to open up that software to potentially a couple of people, implement that into their business, and see how they get on with it. Sir Wipes a lot. That's a great name. Not Sir Lancelot, Sir Wipes a lot. I like Insta Gloss because it leaves a nice sheen behind on the plastics. Not super shiny, it's more like a nice, it's a bad way of me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway, glossy sheen, if that even makes sense. It's all in there. So all I've got to do is rinse that away, as you can see now. It's probably going to be difficult to pick this up on camera, I get that, but we're talking real world. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's too hot, it's too cold. Insta Gloss. Oh, it's just right. It may seem I'm going a bit overkill with the rinsing, and I get that. But if there's any sort of like, what should I say, twigs, marks, whatever it is, I don't want any of that on the car. And I get my drying towel, even though I'm putting very little pressure on it, I'm just gliding it across the paintwork, I'm still going to then drag that around the car. It's not a major kick in the ball sack, because I'm polishing it, but there's little things in it, that's why I just go a little bit overkill with rinsing.
So there's 1%, right? 1%.
I think so. I think so. You know what I mean? But everyone's different, you know what I mean? You could arguably go, James, get your leather chamois out, fucking leather chamois dry.
No.
Well, no, you could, no, think about it. Same principle, I'm polishing it afterwards. Clay barring it, it's aggressive. You know, you can make the argument for it. I know some people that do that. I'm polishing it. It's fine. It's like Elliot goes to me, I want to see snow foam. I want to see drippy shots. I'm like, all right, Elliot.
I am the viewer, just holding the camera, mate.
Give me beanie shots. All right. Why is it not being on the glass? Give it a minute. Christ. Oh yeah, I'm happy now.
Got the shot. What have you found, James?
I found some potential compound residue. All these white dots here, these spots down there. So when we said about all the orange peely on the bonnet and that wing, and the sort of grabbiness of overspray on the bumper, let's get the paint depth gauge out when we get in the booth and see what it says. So the ST's drip drying a little bit before getting into the booth. And while we're getting in the booth, I'm prepping my machine polishing pads that I should have done last night, but I haven't, but I'm doing it now. And now we're just blowing everything out for the interior for the A-Class, because it's going to show me all the crap that's been there for years from the rear to the front. So then when we do vac it out, then everything's out of all them crooks and crevices and under the seats and all that good stuff.
I'm getting a bit of work done on the 10th of May.
What would be the ideal day for you?
Cheers, man.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
James, what's the latest and greatest?
Well, the A-Class has been pulled outside. That's had a quick vac that you've done. Hello, everyone. And now doing a bit of a paint depth gauge. Right, look onto the arch. Should be what? Close to 4 mil. Great, that's what we want. We'll do a handful of readings. 3.5, 4 mils. Great. Then we go on to the bonnet. 10.5.
So that means that the paint is thicker, right? So they've plastered it on the bonnet, right?
Mate, depending on what's been done, it could be they've put filler on it and then sanded that back, prepped it, primed it, sprayed it, more clear coat. So basically you've got arguably twice the amount of paintwork on it, because then it says, look, second layer of paint, you know what I mean? So visually outside when we were washing it, me and you weren't we? We were going,
Looks slightly off that.
it looks, I mean, they've painted it quite good.
But we're sad, we look at cars every day, so...
Yeah. So Elliott's going to go and get some dinner now.
Car keys, that would help.
Unless you're walking, give me sliders.
You get a slap with these sliders soon, eh?
So now, we're going to start polishing.
Why is the 2 cars here now?
Because Elliot's booked somebody in again when he shouldn't have done. You know what I said? I want you to slightly piss me off every day with
Yeah.
the amount of work that gets booked in.
Yeah.
I'm already going to be here till 3 o'clock in the
Am I
morning.
succeeding
now,
yet?
I'm getting no sleep, right? But, quick update. Pretty much nearly there with the ST. But still some bits to do. And I need to get it out to get rid of all the compound, to wash it dry and get it back in, to wax it, because I've really nailed the paintwork, which I shouldn't have done, but I have done.
That's a good thing, by the way.
Yeah, I haven't done I'm not doing myself any favours. Then we've got the A, well, that's not getting picked up till Tuesday, so we can probably work around that a little bit. And then the Cougar needs to get in here, and the paintwork on that is. So we're waxing the car car. Now, don't really care what you say about EZ products. They do some very, very good waxing. So we're putting the graphene infused wax on the Fiesta. Goes on, very, very nice. Don't wax the whole car and then try and buff it off. Don't bother. Go a panel at a time. Give it a little bit of time just to sort of, not dry, not cure, just give it a little bit of time to set, right, the wax, and then either with 2 cloths or 1 clean mag fibre cloth, keep on swapping it over and buff away, and then you're left behind a super glossy, hopefully really protected car. Guy in Scotland, I forgot the guy. If I remember, I'll mention him out. He said, "Oh, I've got this yellow Mercedes." Why you get a yellow Mercedes in the first place? I've no f***ing. That's the first mistake. I had a bit of an accident on 2 doors on one side of the car and repainted whatever. They were like, "Oh, it's come to us for a stage 1 coating." Great, but he was there like, "Oh, let me show you what we've done, let me show you what the fucking dealership's done." The whole car's been done by Gardex, but this is the side that we've polished and done. Just for the content, they polished those 2 doors and then actually put an actual ceramic coating on those 2 doors. So they went around the whole car, dead, nothing on it whatsoever. Then he went to the 2 doors that they did, mate, beaded like a mother, and they were glossy, beaded like a motherfucker, and it was Bardexed about less than 6 months ago. So that's shocking, mate. Mate, sealants, a half decent sealant would have done a better job than that. The dealerships offer it to you 10 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. It's bleep this out, Elliot. And a car detailer in most terms will actually be cheaper. How mental's that?